This is Tracy Pitlone. I've been running a D&D campaign with some of my friends online. We're using Roll20 to do so, and we've been having a lot of fun with it. I did some editing on this part that I recorded. This is a little bit further into the campaign, but I'm going to be trying to post frequent episodes of our shenanigans, and I hope you enjoy this first episode of D&D Dongers. The campaign arc, I guess, at this point is called The Worming, and you'll see why. There's 2 side quests and a main quest. Alright, hope you guys enjoy. Dungeons and Dragons.
Yay!
Look, here's another chav.
Oh,
Look
God.
at him. Look at him.
Oh,
He's a
okay,
chav.
that makes sense.
Sort of like a drug addict, kind of.
Oh.
Yeah.
White trash drug addict. And they talk really weirdly.
Okay, let's play the new.
Okay, enough about British. British history. Let's do this. Let's play some dongers and dildos.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so,
Got
Are we all
music
here?
and shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we are on all. The Discord for some reason it makes it look like there's more of us here. Well, I mean there is. I mean, there's. Wait, no.
I mean, if Wilk wants to play, he can play.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, do you want to play?
On Discord.
Is Wilk?
He might have stepped away from his computer.
Okay, well,
Is Wilk Tingle?
Yes.
yeah, he is. He's single. The unseen, unbridled tingle.
Bard.
He's invisible. He's just following us this whole time.
Yeah, he's just, he's always there in spirit.
No, he's on his raven in the sky. Duh. No, actually, he's on the magical white dragon from Neverland. Or not Neverland, what is that?
Never
movie,
Ending
Tracy?
Story?
Yeah, he's on that dragon.
So, you guys are entering port, the Diamond Coast, and Tara, you know this place. This is Nor Gurum, inside the Diamond Coast territory of the Empire of the Fallen State. You guys enter and are greeted by wide gates with a marketplace on either side. And you guys head up to the main city, which is all the way over here. So I have to, like, track you guys a while.
I thought we were on a boat, or did we park?
Yo, this
yeah.
is the Lord of the Rings city, Tracy. Nicely done, bro.
Yeah, I know. What are you talking about? It's not Lord of the Rings City.
Oh,
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, she's back.
Zap, is your Roll20 shitting the bed as well?
I don't know,
Mine-
I just reconnected. Because
Mine does it, like-
cats.
Oh. Mine does it like 2 or 3 times a session that I have to refresh it.
Okay, so what is the city? What happened?
Okay, so you guys are entering Nor Gurum. This is the city where the Tallywackers hail from. So this is where Grothbeard is from.
This is where the penis is at.
This is where the penises live. You guys park the boat and you head up to the main city, which there's a large gate
Look at that.
which opens up to a marketplace. Built against the cliff, there are giant arch leading to stairs that are leading down. This isn't accurate what I find, but it's the best I could find on a short time span. But you guys head to this marketplace and down into the main city. The city under the mountain stretches for about 30 miles in this giant stone cavern. There are a few large...
and then bam, plot twist, Balrog.
Yeah, Balrog. The city's destroyed. Taylor's family dies.
We all die, actually.
Everyone dies. The end. Good luck, everybody.
GG on the story.
Good game, guys. Alright, so the city under the mountain stretches for about 30 miles and a few large stone homes surrounded by smaller ones in the east part. To the west is the entrance to the Grand Forge and a large entrance into the mines. In the north is the largest building bearing the banner of the Diamond Coast and a coat of arms, which, Rothbeard, you would know as the Iron Hand family. While you're walking, there are guards that are patrolling the streets in machines powered through mechanical means, not really archaic means.
I'm trying to hide myself.
A guard greets you as you're walking down. And I have to ask, did you guys bring your mounts, or are you guys traveling?
Fuck yeah, we brought our mounts. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the guard greets you and says, the mounts can't come into the city. For their own safety. We would like it if you would have them placed here in the stables. And
Okay.
he motions you off to the right.
I'll hand them the leash to my behir, and I'll just be like, okay, good fucking luck.
He says, no. Just take them over to the stables, and it's only a gold each for the animals, and it's a gold per day.
I'll just flick him like 3 gold in case we're there for a while.
Okay. So you guys stash.
My dog stays with me though.
Yeah, of course.
I want,
Don't go to
to
stables.
I want to find the closest church or
Temple.
temple.
Okay.
I want to find the closest magic shop.
So-
Dwarf City. We ain't got that shit here.
So Rothbeard knows the city more than everybody else. However, the same guard who greeted you said thank you for storing your animals. There are a few taverns that I can recommend to you, that being the Firewater and the Braided Maid. You can go to the Crafters District over next to the Great Forge. The noble houses, some of them can be approached, some of them not. And the Iron Hand is the large household in the very back. Is there anything specific you were looking for?
The temple.
I'm looking for a magic shop.
I'll
He
look at
eyes
magic
you suspiciously.
I
It's
look down.
okay, guard. I'll tell her. Don't worry. I'll tell her.
He looks you up and down and kind of gets wide-eyed and then greets you by grabbing hold of your arm and says, Rothbeard, it's been a long time.
Ah, it has.
Do you remember me?
I do. Broth.
Broth?
Yep, that's broth.
Okay.
Broth, so we have broth beer
I
and
can't
broth.
believe you remembered me.
A dwarf doesn't forget his close friend.
It's been such a long time since Dwarf High School.
Ah, still, we were still friends.
Dwarves.
Big
don't go to
hug.
School.
Big
Don't
hug,
lie.
big dwarven hug. Dwarf high school was mainly consistent
Dwarf
of
High.
us getting whipped. Mine.
Dwarf
Roll,
High.
roll performance to see if you did well in high school.
Yeah, roll performance to see if you did well. Roll performance to see if you're popular in high school.
Hang on. I was the nerdy kid in the back of the class.
That's how many friends you had in high school. 8.
Yeah, you
That's a
weren't there.
lot.
You were. That's a lot of friends. You weren't that popular in high school, unfortunately. Oh, but this was one of your.
They made
one of
fun
your
of
few
you for
friends.
having a short beard.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. You had your beard came in late. You were a late bloomer.
And several girls seen it, you know. They're walking to the wrong. They walk into the wrong dressing room by accident. Beards out, you know.
They're like, oh. He says,
And then they tried to do a girl, you know. She was like, put a hairnet on it.
I know you haven't been here in a while, Rothbeard, but your family no longer is the head house in the mine, but they are in the noble housing.
What happened? You know what? I know what happened. Never mind. I'm gonna go see my family. I want to encourage all of my friends to come.
But I want to know about the magic shop.
Woman, there are no magic shops here!
Fuck
He
do
says,
I know?
He says we don't sell magic items here in the mine. You would have to go to one of the other cities in order to receive things like that. We don't do that kind of thing down here.
Okay, thank you.
So can I find a temple here?
He says,
We
are
do
you a
have
follower?
a temple to the frosted mini wheats.
Are you... no. We have a
Come
non-denom...
on, bro!
Well-
Let it be part of the story!
No, it is, but I have a thing for that. Don't worry, Frosted Mini Wheats has a part. You just have to bide your time and be patient.
I've been patient. I was hoping to God we could have one here.
There, the Temple
Which
District.
Were you hoping to?
This Temple District is in the southern corner. It's a non-denominational temple. You just have to see when your god is performing services.
I can tell him right now.
Huh?
Why is Red so quiet?
Yeah, right. I can barely hear you.
I
honey.
have it at. I
I
have it at
need to
200%.
go to the temple.
Okay. Okay, so Crush.
I had an abortion.
I had an abortion. So Red is headed to the temple. Grothbeard is heading to his noble house. Josephina.
I shall head to the temple as well.
Okay, you're going to the temple with
I'll
Crush.
go with Grothbeard.
You're going to
but
the
I'm
Tallywacker household.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm gonna try to like use my cloak to like not to be invisible, but like try to hide my.
I like a burqa.
Okay, I get what you're saying. You're using your regular cloak, not your cloak of invisibility.
Sack.
Okay, got it. And Fel.
Well, dwarves
Like a
are known
Phantom
for their
of the
good
Opera,
blacksmithing,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So I'll assuming that there will be a blacksmith over here, and dwarves sort of have a history with being seen with hammers and shit.
Yeah, of course.
So I'll go to the hammer smith.
Okay, so you're heading to the Crafters District. We're gonna start with the temple. So Josefina and Crush, you guys make your way to the southern end of the city where there's a large temple. It's built with stone and gold and lots of jewels and silver and gilding. It's a very beautiful temple. When you enter into the main hall, a young dwarven man in clergy robes greets you and says, "Hello, welcome to the Temple of Non-Denomination. How may I help you?"
I seek out absolution.
Proceed to the far end of the main hall, and there is a confession chamber.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm just gonna hang out at the temple.
He looks you over and says, "Josefina?"
Yeah! Who are you?
Well, he
Um,
doesn't know about Josefina, does he?
No.
You're right.
You're right. He says, "You look really familiar.
I don't know you. Guy must have me confused.
Do you, by chance, follow Pops?"
I do. You can tell by the hat.
That must be it. We must have gone to the same Pops camp or something
Oh,
while we
probably.
were kids.
Papa Pops.
The cornfields.
You work in the cornfields to pop the corn.
Hey, Pops, we popping corn all day and night.
So you guys, he points to you to your right. And he says, "The Church of Pops is down the hall to the left."
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so Crush, you're heading into the back, and you do see a large altar with this large tree coming out of it. And this tree has branches upon branches, and it's you know, as a holy man, that this kind of represents like the pantheon of gods as like a whole.
Yes.
Um,
So I'm going to go to the altar and I'm going to kneel down and I'm going to ask for absolution from killing all the dwarves and Oh, because I feel like I've done something.
The altar chimes a little bit, and then a cleric comes from behind the behind the altar, like out of a room, and he says, which god are you seeking absolution from? Who do you follow, Paladin?
Oh, Voltron.
He opens up this large tome he's carrying with him and says, very well, penance yourself for the next week, and all shall be right with your god. And he closes it up and kind of holds out his hand to help you kneel, or help you stand up.
While I'm there, I'm also asked to fill up a flask of holy water.
He says, of course. If you look at the basin of the altar, there is holy water there. It has been blessed.
Thank you.
And then he says, if you would, please give charitably to our temple. We only receive the ability to keep going through charitable donation.
All right, so where do I leave my donation?
There's like, you see that people kind of just throw the gold or coins, whatever they have, into the basin of this altar.
I take 1,000
He really goes, ooh, like his eyes widen in front of you, and he says, thank you so much.
So I feel a lot better. I stand up a lot straighter, and I walk out of the away from the altar, feeling a lot.
And I'm gonna give you 1 inspiration.
Yeah!
Awesome.
Cool. Josefina, you walk into the Temple of Pops, and it is by far one of the most populated temples as you've been walking by.
Populated.
Populated. There are several people silently in prayer, eating bowls of cereal in the pews as you walk by.
Are they throwing like corn pops as confetti?
No. They're silently praying and eating their
That's
corn
sacrilege.
pops.
Don't ever say that again. You don't just throw corn pops.
No, into people's mouths.
Oh, okay.
No. So what do you want to do?
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna chill in there. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna get my bowl of cereal as well.
Okay, you get your bowl of cereal from the front from the head cleric, who's this old dwarven man. You know him from your time here as the man who introduced you to the faith. And his name is... Oh, I gotta think of a J name. His name is Joseph.
Joseph.
And he hands you the bowl and he says, here you are, my daughter of Pops. Please enjoy of this milk and sugary corn.
Thank you, sir. And I sit down.
Okay, you sit down and you start eating. Is there anything you want to, like, pray to Pops about?
I just want to say, I'm sorry for killing all those people, but it was necessary, and I love you, and I want you. Thank you, goodbye.
Okay.
And I miss you.
Alright, so you are doing that. So we're gonna move on to I'm gonna do Rockbeard and Ellie last, if you don't mind. Phil, you head into the Crafters District and you see the Great Forge, and it is, as you get closer, the heat coming from it is the first thing you feel. It's immense. It feels like you've been put into like a sauna. The heat is so intense coming off of this forge, and it emanates.
Catch up to Mel.
Okay, so you're gonna head towards the Crafters District as well.
Yeah.
And there are several shops and blacksmiths all around peddling their craft of what they've made inside the Great Forge here.
Do I see anything of any value? Like, do I see any big hammers or?
There's
nice.
Everything,
nice.
everything you see at these blacksmiths is very high quality. You see the largest that you can see though has a sign above it that says the manufacturer.
Is that the most impressive looking one?
Right. Yes.
And it's a Ford.
It's like in front of the forge, so everybody. So the way this works here is everybody forges inside the forge, and they sell their things outside. Because it would be.
So I guess I'll head in that store then.
Okay. You head into the manu. What's up?
Going in there too.
Okay. Crush shows up and he goes in with you. So you go into the manufacturer, and there are several dwarves in here, kind of perusing over the weapons and armor which are on display.
So it's like a sample workshop of weapons.
Yeah. Well, it's a store, and there's other people in here buying armor and weapons. There's a burly dwarf sitting in the back. He has a rather large gray beard, but you can see that several parts of it have been like burned recently. And he looks at you and he says, "Welcome to the manufacturer."
Impressive gig you got here, I gotta say.
Thank you. Can I interest you in any of my wear?
What? Yeah, sure. What? Show me what you've got. I have some coin to spend.
He says, "What were you looking for?"
You little guys were known for your hammers, right?
Little guys. That's funny. I do have several hammers, and the ones I make are the top quality in the entire Diamond Coast. Even better than that gnarled fellow who's across the street. And he looks out at the front door, and you see across the street there's another dwarf looking out his front door, and they scowl at each other.
He's like the evil Creed.
He's the
scowl.
Craig.
He just scowl at each other like,
like we're gonna be on a completely different island. They'll be like, "Welcome to my kingdom. Don't listen to that guy over there. It's the same guy."
Scowl.
Okay. He says, "What were you looking for? What do you have currently? Let me see what you have."
I want to like show him the hammer fully.
He says, "This is trash."
Now this is crack.
This is some shoddy craftsmanship. I can do much better.
Well, it served me well so far. You say you can do a better job?
Of course I can. So he presents you with a hammer that has one end is spiked and the other end is flat. It's covered with dwarven runes, and it's this brass warhammer, or I could say it's made of steel, but it's brass plated. Coming out of it, the handle is both kind of brass and also made out of this strong wood, going down to a leather wrapped handle with a pommel of a boar.
Ah!
So I'm just looking at this and I'm like drooling. Is this a sample of?
And he says, "I think you. How strong are you? Hold up your arm."
I'll hold up my arm. I'm stronger than I look.
He reaches down and squeezes your arm and do a strength check. He says, "Not that strong."
No. That's the wrong arm. That's not my strong
Okay.
arm.
He reaches to the other arm. Do it
Arm.
again. He says, "Oh, that one's the strong hand."
This is my strong hand.
Yeah, I wonder how I got so strong.
Now
huh?
we know.
He says, he giggles a little bit and says, "This is one of my finely did hammers. As you can see, it's steel with brass plating. The pommel at the bottom is also steel with brass plated, welded to the shaft. I can give you this hammer for 500 gold."
Could you decorate it with goblin runes?
I do not speak Goblin, but I can teach you the craft of how to do it.
No, it's just see this hammer, these runes here. Just put it on that one.
Yeah, he
I'll-
just said
and
he would
I'll-
teach you a blacksmithing craft rune.
What'd he say?
He said he's gonna teach you a craft to make runes into weapons. Say fucking yes.
Oh, he's gonna teach me how to
Just-
carve runes
Yes.
into it.
Just say yes.
Yes.
He says, "Fantastic! I need you to fill out this," and he hands you a
A rock.
Save
fantasy.
waiver.
He hands you a fantasy clipboard with a fantasy waiver on it.
Is it covered in spikes
Fantasy spikes. Yes.
coming out of it? And it's on fire as well.
And you prick your finger on one and sign it. in blood.
Sign it automatically in your blood.
So I'll just fucking sign it without even reading it. I'm just like, yes.
Okay, you sign it and he says, "Alright, first things first, you need better protection, because those chi-chis are gonna get a lot of burns.
But it's comfortable. It's hot in
I
here.
understand it's hot, and just wear the apron and you can be naked underneath. That's what I do."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bare ass showing.
You want, and if you
Well,
want,
you'll-
and
well,
if you
you're the
don't
one who's
believe me,
teaching.
I can show you.
Come on!
His penis is a hammer.
His,
Alright,
his
I'll
dick
just-
is
I'll
literally in the shape of a hammer.
I'll just like shrug and go with him. Fuck it.
Okay. He actually says, come. He opens up the door to the back and he calls in the back, and another goblin actually comes out. This is a young
A big,
man,
ugly-
male.
Oh.
Well, no, it's a young male goblin, with
Wow, and I thought I was the only one.
with black hair and a mohawk, and he's wearing an apron and a pair of shorts, and that's it. And he says, are you gonna learn the craft as well? I've been apprenticing under Mr. Manufacturer here for
Can I name
Mr.
him?
He hammers a lot.
Can I name him, please?
yes.
Call him Tubbs.
Yes.
Okay. He says, Tubbs, take Miss what was your name again?
Fell.
Take Miss Fell into the back, get her set up with a fire apron, and put her to work. And he takes you into the back, and we're gonna move on to Crush. We'll get back to you.
Sure, like yeah, just like do like a when you get back like a time skip or something.
Yeah, montage.
Montage.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
It's just
so
like montage of hammering
Crush,
nails.
he looks up to you, and he says, "How can I help you, big fella?"
I'm looking for something very powerful.
Oh, what do you mean powerful?
my penis.
Well, you said you had the greatest skill here in the area, so
Well,
I'm looking for something like a great axe, two-handed axe.
he says, I know just the thing. He heads into the back. He says, "This one's special. I made this one here myself."
I
He
like
comes back-
special.
He comes back with this, it's a two-handed axe, you can tell that. However, the blade is shaped into a unorthodox fashion. It's more, square and rectangularish, you know what I mean? Typical dwarven style that you would see, with dwarven runes carved on it, and a long steel handle which curves, and at the end of it is his trademark, which is the pommel of a boar. However, he says, now, it is probably some of my best work. It's very sharp. And he hands it to you. He says, "Why don't just take a few chops with it?"
So I take it in my hands and I start, seeing how my hands fit on it, swing it around a couple of times.
It's very
Okay.
balanced. If you want stats on it, so it's it's gonna be a D12 axe, two-handed battle axe. No enchantments, and it's not really a plus anything. That's all it is, though.
And how much do you want for this set?
I'll let it go for 1,000 gold.